What is up, family? Welcome to another episode of the Vantage podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're listening to the audio version of this, please leave a review on the show. It helps with the growth of the podcast, and it also helps with the new people who are looking to tune in for the very first time. Look, we need some reviews on this podcast. This show is not getting any reviews, and of course, it's my fault because I am uploading only once a month when I think I promised once a week or maybe 2 times a week. I did say maybe less, maybe more. I just been there's no excuse, right? I was just going to say I just been very busy. I've been in the process of writing a book, focused on the All Moves podcast. If you haven't listened to that, family, I know it's not on YouTube, but you can go ahead and go to any of the most popular streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, most podcast platforms. The All Moves podcast is a podcast I've been doing for the last 2.5 years, almost 3 years. It's going to be 3 years in March. So I've been doing that every single week nonstop, and I've been focused on that. That's more long form. That's more like 45 minutes to an hour. But look, there's no excuse. We're going to do more of the Vantage Point podcast. I know people love it. People love the video, so we're going to be bringing the heat. So again, if you're watching this on YouTube, even if you only watch this on YouTube and you don't even listen to the audio version, head over to Apple Podcasts, right? And leave a review on the show. This is going to help tremendously. I'm going to bring more content. I'm going to bring you guys more content, more videos. We're going to make it happen. No excuses. So if you could do me that favor, it would truly mean a lot to me. With that being said, let's jump into today's episode. The quote we're breaking down is, "Those who listen without reaction, judgment, and conclusion are the most aware." The caption on this quote is, "The most aware observe what is being said with a fresh mind. A closed mind stuck to its ways listens with resistance. It is not interested in knowing what is true." Listening with a fresh mind means observing things for the very first time, right? Seeing things for the very first time, kind of like a baby does. When a baby's learning, as it continues to grow, it touches things and it feels things out, right? It learns how to walk. It observes, right? It asks questions. It doesn't know. It sees things for the very first time. This is exactly what a mind that is aware, this is what it does, right? One who is aware just listens and observes and just watches, right? And just watches things play out, which then allows people to study patterns and see patterns and understand habits, right? But never moving with any conclusion. Here's the problem. People say, "Oh, I already know already," right? I already know. This is the way it is. You can't tell me otherwise, which automatically, when you live life with conclusion, right? When you observe with conclusion, you automatically lose the ability to inquire, to see something different, to see something from a different perspective, right? This is why I say those who listen without reaction, without judgment and conclusion are the most aware, because when you listen with reaction, it doesn't matter what is being said. Instantly, you just respond, right? No, you're wrong. This is what it is, right? Judgment says this is right, this is wrong, this is good, this is bad, right? Because society says, or this is what it means, right? And you automatically go into something, you're listening to something, you're watching something with a biased perspective already, right? A biased belief. You're looking at things already with a made up mind, which you cannot see the truth. You cannot see what's happening, right? You cannot see what's happening. So when you listen with conclusion says this is what it already is, right? Which again, it kills the mind's ability to inquire, to see things with a fresh mind, to see things for what it actually is, rather than what I wish it was or what I hope it is, right? So a closed mind stuck to his ways listens with resistance, right? A closed mind wants to argue. "Oh, no, you're wrong. Here's why I'm right." Because they want to hold on to their beliefs, right? They want to hold on to what gives them the most psychological comfort, what gives someone the most pleasure, what gives someone the most security, right? People will hold on to this and they will accept pain and misery, right? They will accept the pain regardless if it's true or not. As long as this thing, right, this thing gives me some sort of psychological comfort, I'm going to fight for it. And that's a mind that is not interested in knowing what is true. That's a mind that says, "Oh, I no, this is what I believe. It doesn't matter what is true," because a mind that wants to know what is true automatically asks questions, right? It's like, okay, you become curious, you inquire, right? You want to you want to know, you want to learn, right? It's two people walking together to the truth. The second there is argument, that means one is not interested in being in wanting to know what is true. One is more interested in being right, being correct, right? This is what it is, period. Again, you cannot see what is true because you're holding on to things that maybe you've been told and you never question, right? So those who listen without reaction, judgment, or slash and conclusion are the most aware. So keep the mind fresh, observe, question, dive into it. And this is just something that you can't teach, right? You can't teach someone to want to know what is true, right? You can't teach someone to question themselves. Someone must be interested. Someone must want to inquire. And that's what I have for you guys today. So thank you so much, fam. We're going to be popping these out more often. I'm going to do my best. I'm just going to make it happen. There's no excuses. So appreciate you for watching. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with somebody who needs to hear it. If you listen to the audio version, leave a review on the show. Even if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a review on the show. And I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Peace.